Magmora, get one! Focus.
Yeah! You did it! The can is huge! The dusk is huge! You're huge! Ah! I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you! Get me out of the mud! Get me out of the mud!
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
It's the fourth act. I'm Alex and that's Phil. And someday, Phil, I think we're going to have a comment thread of about 100 A's.
Oh, I think way more than
We're
that.
going to make it a thing. Onward is available on Disney Plus as of a few weeks ago, and we've been doing a lot of weird videos lately, so we thought we'd get back to the bread and butter of this channel, which is two adults arguing like children over new releases.
Ground rules. We each have 3 points right now. We're going to take turns going back and forth. If we agree with each other, we get a magical gem. If we disagree, we get a red X.
I really like that it was replacing all the classic fantasy elements and fantasy locations that you'd see in every fantasy movie with familiar stuff around our real world. There's always a castle, and you open the door, oh, it's just a restaurant. There's usually a trek to be had.
Yes, the path.
It's just a highway. And then, he lifts up the cover, it's a manhole, and they're in front of the school. And arguably the most iconic fantasy element would be the dragon, right?
I am death.
Okay,
It's just a school.
Well, it's not just a school. It's
But conceptually.
the dragon manifests from the buildings of the school.
But the dragon is a school. I feel like by the end it was suggesting that there is magic to be had in our real world.
It takes different levels on it. It's clever.
There's magic all around us. You might not be able to see it, but it's in the air.
I agree. You watch this film about two brothers. And all we know about Ian is that he is shy, lacks self-confidence, and wants to see his dad. Barley, though, is the far more superior character. He's interesting, he's engaging, he's just created better, and it reflects more on the film.
I think they're both good characters. He is far more than just he's shy and wants to see his father. He was more worried about the state of his father's hoodie and his checklist and being bold like his father than he was about his brother. He's stuck on the past. And he can't move onward from that.
But all the... shut up.
Oh, that's why they call it that.
Just right off the bat, all right, you know he has a passion for magic, and he believes the past should be preserved, right? So he wants to educate people. Then you have the van. You know that the van's a piece of crap, but he keeps fixing it. So you know he's skilled. He's also engaging.
Yeah,
he teaches Ian. He has a composure. He's just a far more superior character.
But that doesn't make him a better character. I think he's just a different character. I think Ian might sound like it's very stereotypical, that he's just shy and he's trying to be more like...
It feels like a stock
character. He just wants to see his father. That leads to a far greater lesson, which is appreciating what you have here and now.
I believe Barley is more chiseled, more defined than Ian, so...
Disagree. I have a question.
I might have an answer.
Well, I have many questions. I have questions about the gelatinous cube.
Why do you gotta nitpick on that?
No, what is it, though?
It's a cube with gelatinous.
A gelatinous cube!
Is it made of Jell-O? Is it actually Jell-O?
Yes.
Can you eat it? What does it taste like?
It's made of gelatinous.
Are there gelatinous cubes of different colors?
No, there's only one cube.
Does it know what it's doing? Does it hate them? Why
he
is it
doesn't
trying
flirt
to
to
eat
them.
What's going on?
He doesn't. They're not trying to eat them.
Because we watched the top
Stop.
half.
I'm going to answer all these questions.
But there are
Shut
things,
up.
and there's a skeleton.
The cube is not a person. Okay, the cube is not trying to eat them. The cube just slides down and consumes
landed,
everything.
And then it started to move. How did it start moving?
On a slant.
Was it slanted? I didn't feel like it was slanted.
Okay, look at. Shut up! Disagree! But I want to actually talk about the magic, because the magic in this, it's used throughout the film, but it's not used in a way where it's just oversaturated. It's used responsibly for real reasons to get them out of a situation and also have them grow as characters, which I like.
Each spell moved the characters forward physically, externally, and internally.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I like that Mother was given something to do for the entire movie. She had a little side quest going on. She wasn't just the character at home that's worried until they come back.
What the f?
It only feels like they're checking up on her when they've exhausted showing the boys' journey for a little bit, and they're just like, oh yeah, I'll just come back to the mom.
Well, it's a side mission, I don't...
Okay, but then when you last see her...
We can't spend the same amount of time on everybody.
But when you last see her, and you see her again, it's like, how was she doing that entire thing that entire time?
It's a very simple point, Phil. Can't you just agree with me? I'm just saying it was nice.
I can't help but feel that the audience is cheapened, because we didn't get to see the father, actually see the father on the cliff talking to Barley. We didn't get to hear his voice, Didn't really get to see his
think that we
final.
needed to see that.
I think we earned it.
Why?
I think we earned it.
No, I don't think it's about earning it. I think it's about learning to let go and moving forward from that.
Look,
Ian is our avatar, our window into this movie. We are supposedly in his shoes. If we had seen the father, it would have cheapened that connection.
I don't think it would have cheapened the connection.
It also would have cheapened the lesson. We feel the lesson.
Oh no, I think that would have only packed more of a powerful punch, a more emotional
I don't think so.
deliverance.
I love you, son.
I love you too, Dad. I'll miss you.
I think letting go comes from Barley saying goodbye to his father and letting go. That's where another emotional gut punch can happen.
I found it to be an extremely bold choice that was strengthened by the themes and the lesson of the movie. I wouldn't change a thing about that. You're still holding on, Phil.
No, I'm not holding on.
You're still holding on.
Let it go, let it go.
There you have it. It's our score. It's a 4-2. Disagree in favor of. Why can't you disagree with me more?
You have two disagrees.
My points are smart. Your points are stupid.
I want to know, why does it dissolve things? Is it made with a lot of vinegar? Now we do the rattle off points. We had the big points, and now we do the small points, the big points, and the small points.
And the
These are
pudding.
small points.
Why are you doing Bill Cosby?
I'm not.
Despite what you may think about my critical viewpoint on this movie, I loved it. I'm all for it. It's one of my favorite Pixar films.
Might I say, I think this movie did a fantastic job fixing the issues with the world building in Bright.
Fairy lives don't matter today.
I want to eat at the Manticore's castle. I want to have my birthday party there, actually. Guinevere is sexy. Not a lot of films always put the title in like the actual dialogue of the films, like making their characters say the title. But this film does it perfectly.
Put it in O for Onward.
He said it! He said it!
This movie seems to think that the levitation spell is a loft elevore. Everyone knows it's really Wingardium Leviosa.
Help! Help! Pixar's released 6 films on Father's Day. This was ripe for that. What are you doing?
I appreciate the Indiana Jones references. The gelatinous cube was the boulder.
I really like how Dan Scanlon put his personal life into this film, because the whole story and how we got motivated to write this is really cool. He heard an audio clip of his father and he decided to write this film, and it really shows, because it feels like you're getting told a story instead of just like watching a story play out. It feels so much more personal. I can really appreciate that.
There you go. That's our first agree disagree for a new movie in a little while.
It came out March 6th.
Yeah. We have another one coming out next week. We're talking Extraction on Netflix, so you can look forward to that. And until then, leave us a comment. What's your favorite color Jell-O?
Orange.
Jell-O.
It's orange. Mine's orange.
I feel like we give our viewers a great jumping off point for comments, and they never use it.
No.
Why not?
Come on.
Come
it's
on,
just
guys.
a color. Just tell
Tell
us
us
your
your
color.
favorite color of Jell-O.
What's yours?
I don't have one. And of course, like and subscribe or don't, because you have free will.
Put your
Ridiculous.
staff down.